Hello, this is Aisha. Welcome to my channel. It is Tuesday the 30th. I had started this once before, then got a phone call. So, Happy New Year. So I need to set up my A5 Complete Common Planner, which is the one that was all grouped. And I've wanted to start with going through the deck. The deck kit that didn't get in by the time I did my my unboxing. So first off, we have cute little kind of cardstock die cuts, and of course this is the Oh yeah, I very happy that most of the kits I got this month were kind of color coordinated. Possible exception being the Cocoa Daisy, but it's not too far off. And then we have some lovely die cuts that I will try to use at least one of those. Then we have our little girlies here with 2026, the dolls, and then 2026, and very pretty colors that match everything else. Also got this 2026 pocket, and some very shiny foil headers, and a big 2026 bear. I need to figure out what to do with those. This is the paper. So I'm conflicted about what to do about the paper. This fits so much better in a moleskin than it does in this, because it is slightly, it's gorgeous though. Look at that. Look at that. It's gorgeous. So there's two of each, but double-sided, and then you also get a very pretty, very thick vellum. I'll explain what I mean by the paper issue. This is the washi strips. She stopped some point during the year giving washi rolls, and now it only does strips, and I'm coming to terms with it. But they're still gorgeous. Look at these. Beautiful. And then we have the main kit. That's the monthly kit. Let's do the monthly kit. Numbers, some foil letters, and then 2026. No, I'm not going to open the journaling kit because I'm just probably not going to use it. Gorgeous. Her foils are just, it's beautiful. Happy New Year. So, I plan on using this in the A5 Complete. So I think I knew this, but I just don't think I registered, but I realized a quirk of this planner yesterday when I was trying to figure out what I was going to use. Which also brings me to the paper problem. So I really haven't done anything in here except I did yesterday go ahead and fill out yesterday in daily dump or daily or rapid log, whatever you want to call it. It's just basically what happened that day. So in this, it's technically starts with a December monthly. So you have your usual quarters that you have with a common planner, and then you have a December monthly, and then you have 2 blank pages, and you have let me see, there's also blank pages I think at the very beginning, maybe? Is that what it was? Yeah, there's 2 blank pages up here too. You have this current week that we are in, so we are here. And then you have the 20th, the 30th, and the 31st as dailies. And then a blank page. Now, this is technically the start of January. So, my problem, I'll get to the, okay, I'll keep going. The issue, kind of. Then we have January, 2 blank pages. So this is the start of the week. And, oh, that's what I can do there. And then we have the same week again. So this current week is technically in here twice. And it is like that for any week that is partially in 2 months. So instead of choosing where to put it, they just put it both places. So that's going to be an interesting thing going forward. So first I was like, oh, I need to decorate this in the December and do this week. And then I realized, oh no, this week is in January. So I can just decorate January if I want to. I don't have to do it twice. I am not sure what I want to do. If I want to just not worry about this page, use it for something else, but the dailies are here for sure. So there's no corresponding. The dailies then start on January 1st. So that is kind of how this is set up, and so I have to figure out how I want to adapt to that. Now, let's talk about the paper issue. I wanted to use the deck in here, so it's gorgeous, and I want to use that for but let me just use this one as an example. This is the top. This is the problem. It's like centimeter of space that it is just a little too thin. Now, I have Cocoa Daisy ones. Good, these are the personal ones, which I've been having discussions with myself about personal rings, so what I want to do with it. And I'm not sure I made any decisions or not. But now, this will fit almost perfect. It's a little big, actually. Trim it down a little bit, but this fits great. And it's not too far off. And these are the other months of the year. Resolutions. And so that is, and then I have a vellum, and part of me is tempted to cancel the dashboards, but then if I use them in that, I'll want them. So I don't know. Now, so this is the question. Do I use the one that goes with the kit? Which I love them. They're beautiful. They're too short. Or do I use these that don't go with the kit? This is my dilemma right now. And I'm not entirely sure what to do about it. Just like I'm not entirely sure what to do about this. So they're decorating twice. What have you. So I've been, I'm thinking about that. I pulled this out because I'm like, I've been using it so much like yesterday that I'm like, I just want it out and it fits better. The A6 fits better without it. I pulled out a whole bunch of tabs so I can try to solve the tab problem. Okay. I made this earlier, yesterday, and it was kind of a walkthrough about what I can do with each page in this setup. So monthly dashboard. I decided this would probably just be deco. We'll use January. Then we have the month, and I can put appointments, events, weather. Those are all ideas to put here, or skiz, or whatever. This, but I just saw this page, I think. So, currently page. So this will be the currently page. And then we'll have a divider. And then we will have, this won't be deco, this will be the dashboard page for the week. And then we have the week. Pretty plan, the week. And then we have the dailies, which will be rapid locks, daily dumps, whatever you want to call them. Now, I was thinking about what to do about like these extra weeks that are in here, like this, you know, these extra pages, and the extra pages for when it's a week gets duplicated, and memes. This is probably what I'll do. And I wanted to use the deck for the weeklies. I am not sure what to use for the dailies yet. Maybe one of the ones that I get on Patreon. I don't know. Now, this is some other, you know, where do I put this kind of thing that I will get to after we get at least the week set up. All right. Kind of leaning towards these because I don't have anywhere else to put them. But I also really like these. So if anyone can think of a kind of solution, and I could always do this. I mean, it defeats the double-sidedness of it, but I could do that. necessarily hate that idea. I actually don't hate that idea. Alright. Let us get down to it. Alright. I'm still kind of been on this Zento bag right now. Don't need to take a lot off. Just a smidgen. Alright. I hope your week has started well. I went and had x-rays. Garbage bag not cooperating. I had x-rays on my hands and ankles this morning because they're starting to hurt and get really stiff. Now, that was this morning, very quick. Didn't take long at all. This needs that taken off of it. Last night we ended up, Ryan got Ian from work and got the groceries, the grocery order we had at H-E-B, and then got Wendy's because we had forgotten to take out something to defrost. But we then we ended up watching Die Hard. And Ian actually stayed for it. He usually doesn't stay when we watch movies. Ryder wants to watch the rest of them, and I'm like, I don't know if I've ever actually seen the second one. I know it's set in an airport. I loved the third one. Like, it was, I can probably quote it. I know I can quote it. It's the one with Samuel L. Jackson and Jeremy Irons. I had a very large voice crush on Jeremy Irons when I was a kid. Scar is still one of my favorite villains in Disney, so favorite characters in Disney. Mostly because of Jeremy Irons' voice. Nope. Slipped. So. Fortunately, I had a misfire on a present that got here from Ryan, so I have to return it. And the one I had my mom got for him. So that's unfortunate, but it is sometimes it happens. Alright, so this I need this is gonna be hard to cut down. Let's cut this much up here. Cut what we can here. And okay, this is going to be tricky. Tricky. Anyway, so that was yesterday. We got woken up by a freaking, what we're pretty sure is a woodpecker this morning. I'm like, come in. And it's like, I think it's outside, and then it's a woodpecker. Yay. Just what I wanted. Just taking off this little bit of sliver, so maybe I don't have to take as much on the other side. Alright, let's see what we got. What we're working with. So yeah, this is so big. I'm just gonna have to cut it. Like, it's just gonna have to be what it is. Alright, there we go. So it looks like I'm gonna end 2025 with 131 subscribers, and that is amazing. That was quite a bit past my goal for the year. So I think my goal for 2026 is going to be 250. So that would be 120 more than I currently have. Alright. It's a little lopsided, but not too much. Just kind of, yeah, not too much, but oh well. There we go. Alright. Let us le tip. Okay, I'm gonna glue this down first. Because it's not that much, it's like this much. I don't know, but it bothers me because, at least on the first page it bothers me because I want to put a, like, tab there. Right? So I don't know if we'll do this for subsequent pages, but for this one, we are going to try to find my tape roller. There it is. Alright. Why are we not rolling? Okay. For some reason, I don't know what's going on with this. Okay. That should be good. I don't quite know how to, I guess there's a hole. Yeah, I can move it right here. Ooh, let's put this down first before I sticks to my hand. Boy, not there. There we go. Yeah. Tight. All right. Now I'm going to tip this in. Anyway, so yeah, I am very happy with my progress over this year, last year, 2025. I think I've learned a lot. I have learned more about editing. I've learned more about sound. There we go. I have, yeah. I am proud of myself that I made my goal and shot past my goal. And I still get that little twinge of delight every time I see it go up. I've gained some and then lost like 1 or 2 and then went back up. It happens and it's fine. It's just the way it is, because some of them might be bots or whatever. But I'm happy every time I get a new sub. And because I know it's taken me a bit to get up to where it is, and I'm enjoying it still, and I like talking about my planners, I like talking about my life, illness, living with chronic illness, all of those things. I need to be better about certain things, like posting shorts, all of that. But yes, enjoying myself. So this will probably be deco, and I'm not gonna worry about it right now. You're going to move on to here. Okay, so I just got a thing. Oh yeah, I know it is. Duh. It's like, what did I order from Sterling Ink? I stopped the. Oh yeah. I ordered a B5 monthly booklet. Alright. Let us move on. Did I put these in the wrong spot? I put these in the wrong spot. God damn it. No, I didn't. Did I? Yes, I did. So we are going to be incredibly careful about this. Well, that went better than I could have thought. Like, isn't the first thing the monthly? Yes, it is. There we go. Silly. Alright. These are this is the monthly. Well, this part of the monthly. Alright, so we put these should go right here. Because they're not going to fit up there. And this will go down the side. So, put this up here. Now these will go like this, all the way over. Oh no, this goes like right here. This goes here. And this one's way over here. Covers these. Yep, I screwed that one up. So, no, my going back to what's in that little book, problems. Why I talk about them, why I set this up. So I only have one more left on here. So let's put some of you. Down. On these empty spaces. Well, the previous month spaces. Let's put the penguin. I like the penguin. I'll put him down here. So, alright, so, what does this say? The questions I have still outstanding that I've not solved yet are, what to do about social media, where would a junk journal go? Those are the two biggies. And then what to do with the personal rings. Also, so the three things I still need a place for are social media and journaling planning. And then I just said it. Junk journaling. And the third is like lists, like long-term lists, not just like what Tombos I need, what mile liners I need. If I want to make a list of beauty, like makeup I want to try, skincare I want to try, skincare that I don't like, that I don't want to buy any again, or that I'm allergic to. There's a couple, so I'm neither here nor there. I am fairly allergic to most perfumes, but I kind of want to find one that I can use. So, write down when I try a perfume, whether I like it, whether I'm allergic to it, would be a good thing, because then I can keep track. So that is kind of those are the things that I still need places for. And yeah, I don't like it there. Put it here. New Year's. So those are the kind of things I still need answers for, and I haven't come to a conclusion that I am satisfied with yet. Right now, probably the leading contender is to use personal rings. As kind of social media crafty kind of thing, and then also for lists. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. But then it opens the question of what am I using for work? Because I was thinking about using the personal rings for work, and maybe I still will. I don't know. I could use the Calibri for work. And just ignore or repurpose the meal section. etc. Those other sections of it. I could do that. I don't know. I also have an A5 coil vertical that I was probably actually think kind of might be the leading. I say kind of, might a lot in that sentence. Wow. Is a possibility for work. Probably the leading possibility. There's also the Calabri Weekly as a possibility. As of the Rad Happy, which is undated, so Rad and Happy. Undated, so I can, it's okay. So yeah, I kind of going back and forth. What I want to use and what I want to do with the personal rings. I want to try to work it in somehow, but I don't know. Anyway, ta-da! I have a fully done monthly. Alright, moving on. Okay, I said I was going to make this my currently page. So let's I want to use those, but I also don't want it to have some washi, but so I don't want to use a washi strips for it. Let's see what we got in terms of winter washi. Those are winter. Those are winter. Let's use these. These are from the December Cocoa Daisy, and I think they're adorable. If I can find the, there's the end. I'm only gonna do this page. Minimally. There and here. And this can be the currently for January. So okay. Let's use this this month. No, actually. The only thing I can think of to put this on so I can use it is the fact that we are going to be going to the Southwestern Bells Rodeo, so I'll put it right there. Okay, we'll throw away then. Alright. Let's move over here. We have these. I like these. Let's use these. So this month, put that right up here. And then we want currently reading. Put that, let's put that like right here. Currently watching. Put it right here. And currently listening is almost always Skiz, Stray Kids. Put it down here. On my big one, I would also probably add currently playing, but I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Alright, so we have currently page, we have, I don't know if I need a dashboard for this first week. I think this, I don't know if I need to put in a divider. I don't think I'm going to. But let's see if we can set up, actually, so I will put this across. Since I am not using this, not going to put a divider in between. So by using there will be 5 weeks in January because due to this week. So that means I will have 1 week where I'm going to have to figure out what to use. Now, I'll do that for every planner too. So maybe I can use like the other not Cocoa Daisy, Sweet Kwai, and just distribute it all throughout the planners. So it's like I'm using it up. Alright. So this is going to be a dashboard for the week. I wanted to sketch, so what did I have? What did I write down for this? Okay. On the dashboard page. Dinners. Draw a tracker and possibly to-dos. So I want to draw a tracker probably first. So what do I want to track? What did I track last year? I was doing this quite a bit. I'm trying to avoid in my big old chunky moleskin. Let's see what I was doing. So yeah, I don't know what to do about like this junk journal page. I don't know where to put it. This is my big chunky, like, I'm not sure what to do about it. Because I don't know if I have a place in, except the deco page at the front of the month. I could just use that as, I guess, but I don't know what else to use for junk journal. Okay, so we have a planner tracker, which is still a great idea, and we have a kind of habit tracker. All right, so let's try to see if we can fit both. Let's try to be very neat. I'm gonna do so we'll have B5, B5 daily, B5 weekly, B5 monthly, B times 2. Okay. And then I'm going to have this. So A5 CP daily, A5 CP weekly, A5 CP monthly. So that is this book. Moving on, B6 Slim, journal, B6 Slim weekly, B6 Slim monthly. This will probably get taken down. A6 CP weekly, A6 CP monthly, pocket planner, Bella Grace monthly, I'm just gonna put the Bella Grace weekly as one things. All right. What else is there? I got the A6. I've got the B6. Oh, okay, B6 reading. What else is there? So I got that personal rings. I think I put the collaborate on here just as one. In case I figure something else for it. I don't think I'm going to put commonplace because I think that's good. Alright. So, where did my... I had to show my husband this yesterday because he needs a millimeter ruler, and what he ordered was like a weird drafting ruler. Okay, so we're gonna go like that, and we are going to go like that, and we are going to go put Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That is going to be the edge. I should probably put the lines. Okay. Now over here, let's put reading, which is almost always going to be completely done. Clean something. I put Notion, but I have not touched Notion in a while. Journal and slash plan. No exercise. No spend. Knitting. TV movie. Film. Play a game. Alright. This is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. No, I absolutely love this little Coffee Monster Co. And that did not work well. Failbot. Ruler. So I sent him one that he would probably be better. It's a 1mm 2 square, 12-inch 2 square. He ended up with an architecture one where it's all about scales, and I'm like, yeah. All right. Put this away. What else do I need to add on this thing? And I kind of want to go and do something. Let's see. I'm going to add a little purple to this. But it's also... Alright, so I want a like dinner. So let's one of these. One of these. Put it right here. Meals. Okay. Nice, 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 nice. And then let's take one of these and put it I shouldn't need a huge amount of space to buy. I usually don't. I just want some place to put it. So let's take one of these and put it right above this and put this here and write to buy. I felt something need to go there. All right. Besides doing this. Where did those really pretty these? Put one under each of these. I don't know if I like this, but it is what it is, so we're going with it. That work better? Ooh, I like that. That looks better. Kind of sandwich them in there. Alright. What else do I need on this dashboard page? I think to do would probably be good. I don't know if I want to, like... just make it like a general rundown for the week. Use the dark purple. Put it right here to do. Now there are, I'm going to use one of these underneath it. There are, in fact, checkmark dots. I think this looks really cute, and I think it's pretty functional. So let's put down a few things. I still need to call. Well, I called the pharmacy. I'm just gonna put a couple down and then it'll be what it'll be, right? Call pharmacy. Call the insurance company. Returns. And what do I put up here? I think I just might put one of those remaining, one of these guys. I'm sure I'll have more. Now, what do I want to use this little space for? Maybe notes? Could do a notes. I don't just start flinging my pen everywhere. Do I want this straight or do I want like a swiggle? Let's just do a swiggle. There you go. Let's get the bigger one. Let's get the pink. Light pink. Like this too. Not great, but cute. Alright. Ta-da! Weekly dashboard. Moving on. Alright. Like, I have these moments of indecision where I'm like, I don't know what to do. And then I'm like, okay. Once I figure it out, I'm like, okay, I got it. I like it. It's cool. I know what I'm doing again. Alright. Any of these explicitly say Happy New Year or like have a ball dropping? This one probably is the most actually New Year's of these. So I'm going to put this actually up here. Now, this brings up an interesting question of where I put my leftovers. Because they don't go in the December box. So I need to break out my, the one that will be for January. And I was kind of thinking about doing it anyway, because I was kind of thinking that I probably should set up the current week and just do these two together, like simultaneously. So we shall see about that. I'm going to put this little one at the bottom. Alright. was my headphones bleeping. Don't know if that comes through. If it does, I'm sorry. That was my headphones beeping, telling me that they need. Alright, I think I'll just use these. So we'll have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Alright. And then this is what I use for this. So Thursday is the 1st. Again. Alright, like that. Alright. Basic setup. Now I also want to go ahead and go in and see what else. Put down some very New Year's themed things. Okay, so we have those two, which I'm fine with staying there. Let's see what else we want to use. We have this one, ball dropping. These can be like other weeks. So we got the ball dropping. Put that here. I should have switched those. Oh well. And then let's put this one right here. Okay. Over here in this little corner, what do I want to put there? Okay, that can get used up. Okay, so what I'm talking about is what to do on this. I might just do what I do on the B5, like current, like reading, writing, watching. Just makes things easier near the end. So what I need to do is put like one of these down. Put January on. I just had an idea. Instead of using those markers, let's use these. So that'll be reading. Watching. Playing. Listening. And then I can go in and write those down. And we have, ta-da, and nothing happened. Okay. Now is when I'm going to go ahead and put one thing in here. Then I'll probably just do the rest of this off screen. Where are the boxes? Trying to find the boxes. Okay. Not boxes. Not boxes. Sorry, did I tell? Well. That's not boxes. Not boxes. Possible boxes. Not what I'm looking for. Nope. This is what I was looking for. Alright, I want one like this. Put it right here and right. X-rays. That I was woken up by a woodpecker. Alright. That is the setup for the week in the that's fine. In the A5 Common Planner Complete, the dailies, I will still thinking on it, but I can still use them right now. And as this is my dashboard page, my currently page for the month, this will be deco and possibly a junk journal. I have the current, like today and tomorrow and yesterday's dailies are up here. It'll probably stay in this format. I'll probably put a different date cover down, maybe something else. I probably won't decorate the daily pages too much unless there's a lot of extra space. But it'll look like this. 2 columns. Try to write small, concise. This is very cute. I am going to go grab. I'll do it real quick. I know where it is. Pull this out. Get it opened. Oh my gosh. This is a B5 Stology. This is what I do my memory books in. This will be the new one for January. So my washi build up. Let's start it here. Well, where did I start it? In this one. This one. Where did I start it? Okay. I don't know if I'm going to put that down. Okay. I started it here and then, okay, I get it. And then I think I started another one, or is that the only one I started? And this just came off on my hand. Alright. So, the answer is we will start it right here. Down here at the bottom. I have lost one already. It's fine. Put it on like that. I need to print out a January monthly and go ahead and get this started, I think. We'll see. That means I'll be working in 2 books at once, if not 3 books, but 2 books at once. But I think it's fine. I think it's better if I go ahead and start the January one. Alright. There it is. I have the I know I kept these out for a reason, though apparently I missed some things here. We'll put these. I may have to go back and add these to the Moleskine, but there we go. All right, I'm going to end this one here. Thank you for hanging out with me while I get this ready. I think it turned out, I am actually quite proud of this, and I am excited to use it. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Slight addendum to the previous video. I forgot to see what cover I wanted to use with this, if I wanted to use cover at all. I think I do because yeah, I like covers, but this Moterm will definitely not fit. So that's going back on the shelf. I have one more option. It is this Paper Bound Creations. See that name a lot. TN, and I think this should be fine. I just like to have a place to put things. I like to have covers on my things, and that fits great. Cool. Alright, so this has lots of pockets. I also was wondering what to do about this. Where should I put this? I don't necessarily want to put it on top of that. I could put it here. Let me see if it fits. So that solves one problem. I don't know if it's too big for the A6. I could put it, I don't know what I put in it, but this seems like the best bet, right? Go ahead and do it. Before I start second guessing myself. There. So, cute little pocket. I'm going to use that right now to put these in. Alright. That is just a short little addendum. It's gonna rock in this. This is canvas, not leather, but it's canvas. Lots of pockets. I think it'll work great. I will see you in the next one. Bye.